Good morning, everyone. I'm Jean Marie Taylor. I'll be the facilitator for this alternative delivery certification. I wanted to take a couple of minutes to show you around the alternative delivery certification course so you'll be a little bit familiar with it and what the expectations are. You see right now a little window with my picture in it. I'm going to pause right now to make that go away because what I want you to focus on really is the course itself. So welcome to the course. You'll see on the left we have a menu, and that is called the course menu. In our course menu we have a number of items, including the Start Here orientation. We'll come back to that a little later. That will be where you begin when you come into the course. I did want to show you that there are modules here listed in the course, one for each week of the course. There is no work here that's expected during spring break. I'm sure you're all glad to hear that, for those of you in particular who will be traveling. A couple of items that I want you to be aware of. The first is that this course is very different in that it doesn't model perfectly what an online course should be. What I'm trying to do is provide you with some different views of some tools. I wouldn't recommend you do this in your own course. In your own course, primarily you would stick with one type of navigation throughout your learning modules. You might use one specific tool for a particular type of activity. You'd be more consistent. Again, I'm changing the settings on particular tools and sort of giving you a preview of what those look like from the student view so you can make really great decisions that sort of fit your class's needs, your students' needs, and are appropriate for your content. Let me give you an example of one of the things that I'd really like for you to look at. I'm going to go ahead to Module 2, jumping ahead just a tad. This is a learning module in a learning module format. It's like a book. If you click on this Module 2, you will see that you have essentially sort of a group of pages that you can scroll through. What I wanted to draw your attention to down below is this here. Key facilitator notes as you get started on this module. You'll see these blue facilitator notes as you move through the course. They're intended to point out different ways that I've used tools, ideas that I'd like you to think about. What you should do is take some notes about these ideas as you work through the course. They will help you to make decisions later on about the approach that you will want to take. Also, down below, you'll see in almost all of the modules there is a build it in Blackboard assignment. There'll be a build it in Blackboard assignment. You'll see in your Blackboard course list, in my courses, if you do not already have a course shell for the course you are building, you'll see something now called a sandbox. I am an instructor in that sandbox with you, and so I have access to that so I can see that you are in fact building the pieces of your Blackboard course shell. This is just intended so that I can get a sense for whether or not you need assistance with the building pieces of your course, and we can get you pointed in the right direction if that's the case. Okay. All right, so I'm going to cut this really short now, and I'm going to wish you all a wonderful first week. I'm going to get this video uploaded and put into our course, and I will send out a welcome message to everyone so that you can go and get started. As you have questions, and again this may be a little different, in our discussions area we do have a place called General Course Content and Syllabus Questions. If you have a general question about the course, I'd like you to post your questions there. There are a couple reasons for that. First, it allows me the opportunity to answer the question for everyone. Also, it provides a place for everyone else for sort of just-in-time things that might come up. Say you've had a question, you've posted your question, I've responded to it. Should another student have that same question, he or she could go into this discussion area and check to see if that question has been answered. What I would like you to do is, while you are in this General Course Content Syllabus Questions area, I would like you to go in and click on this little subscribe button. That ensures that when there is a question posted, that question is sent to you via email. Also, when there's a response, that is also sent to you via email. There aren't typically too many questions, but it's a good habit to be in for this particular course. And last, but certainly not least, at the end of the term, at the end of this certification course, I can go back and look to the areas where you've had questions. I'll know then at that point what for the next reiteration would need to be changed or adjusted in order to make something more clear or to avoid that particular situation again. All right, I'm done. You all have a wonderful first week, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Thanks so much.